to search, I'm keeping that A minus B pending, to search for a value in array A having n1 elements. We want to do only this job, to search for a value in array A. Array A. Can make it bold, array A. That is the name of the array. Only that part. So suppose that value is, that is val in A. This is the job. In A means I will have to check all the elements. So I will have to say for I equal to 0, I less than n1, I equal to I plus 1. How will you check? If A of I, if it is equal to val, I will again prefer to use flag. I start with the assumption that it is not there. So flag will remain 0 if val is not present. Whenever it matches, flag will become 1. Flag will become 1. Outside this loop, this contains only a single statement, so I have omitted the curly brackets. If you want, you can put them. And then I will check if flag is still 0. What does it mean? I have gone through searching each element, I have compared, but it has never matched. So flag has never become 1. क्योंकि एक बार फ्लैग 1 हो गया तो वो फिर से 0 नहीं होने वाला. Okay, so flag has never become 1. Flag remaining 0, I can say that printf it is not present. Else it's present tense. Has everyone understood this? So this was the piece of code which will search for a value in array A. But if I ask you what is the position, if yes, what is the position? कहाँ पे है? Because flag becomes 1 for some value of I. If it is the fourth element, that is val, then I should print that value is present at position 4. Now I can think of saying that flag takes the value of I itself. So whenever it matches, flag becomes 4 or flag becomes 5 or 7. But the only problem is, if it matches at the first position, flag will become 0. It was 0 earlier. So we will not get the information. So if such a question is asked, then I will make changes into this. I will say flag should be having the value which is not within the array limits. So I will say that flag is -1. Because -1 is not a valid position. I will run the loop in the same way. I will modify this statement and say that let flag take the value of I. So whenever it matches, flag will take up that value. And outside I will check, I will change this condition, that if flag is equal to -1, जो initialize किया है वो change नहीं हुआ, तो it is not present. Otherwise present at %d position, डबल कोट्स कंप्लीट फ्लैग, दैट इज, बाकी सब तो है printf पूरा. These are the changes to be made. You can write it separately. But then I will get both the answers, whether it is present or not, and if present, which position. But the previous code is incapable of giving me the position. It will simply say yes or no.
So what if we put print in the if print I in the if condition
Q?
after flag?
Q?
We give directly to I for if it matches. If the use of flag is to be understood, we don't do it that way. Flag has to be set inside the loop and should be compared outside. The flag will tell us the value. We are concentrating on that. So tells us both the things, whether present or not. If yes, which position. Got it? Now, why I have considered this code in between? Everybody is through? It was because of the few faces which were pointing out that they have not understood the previous program at all. That is, say for intersection. Everybody has understood this part, that a value, whether it is present in A or not, that can be done. Now, if I am to go for intersection, then what I should do? Pick up a value from A, check whether it is present in B. Now, I am checking whether it is present in A. So, I will pick up a value from B and check whether it is present in A. It will work. Now, what do? I say that for every value in array B, do this job. But what should be val? Val will be B of Z. Say I will pick up first value of B. This code checks whether that val is present. इसलिए हमने ये independently समझ लिया. Okay? And then flag equal to 0, it says it is not present. Flag equal to 1, it says it is present. Okay? On present, what you wanted to do? You wanted to copy it. Copy it to C. Okay? On present. So I will say that instead of writing it this way, I will say that अगर flag 1 हुआ है, then copy it to C. Equal to val also will work because it is the same value. So if you have missed out the intersection in the first part, this will be the way. इंटरेस्टिंग थिंग इज, अगर आपको सच में ये अगर समझ में आ गया है तो यू कैन इवन टेल मी दैट यूनियन इज ऑल्सो वेरी सिंपल. क्योंकि इन केस ऑफ यूनियन आई हैव ऑलरेडी सेड दैट
First of all, I will have to copy all the elements of A to C. That is what we have started with. At least this copying, so everybody has understood. Copy करेंगे हम. And then I have said that pick up every element of B. If it is present in A, don't copy. So if it is not present, copy. Flag 1 होने का मतलब है it is present. If it is not present, copy. Change this to 0. This and this will give you union. Of course, it will go to C. You will have to change it to D. So it was as simple as that. That's why this code is important. For intersection, flag equal to 1. Match हुए तो copy करो. For union, A को copy कर लो और B में से अगर A में present नहीं है तो copy करो. So you don't have to even remember the two different logics. One simple change in the code will give you the answer. And then instead of using val, I am using B of J here. पहले वाला कोड कुछ खास अलग नहीं था. But then there was a confusion कि ये क्या चल रहा है. So I have taken the value. Now forget the outer loop. That value present in A. Yes, no. Intersection में on yes copy. And union में on no copy. So whichever code you understand. Are we through with this? Now, everybody is through. Now I will again work out only on this code and say that what it was doing for me earlier, present, not present, it was telling. So I just work out on the same level and say that why should I think of the entire code? I can simply say that let there be a function is present. What? My statement was val in A having n1 elements. That is what my job was. And the question was exactly the same, whether val is present in A having n1 elements. So I can simply go for writing a function is present where you only will give me the array, you only will tell me how many elements are there, and you will only tell me as which value, and I will do only searching job and answer yes or no. Okay, like you are main and I am a function. So what you should tell me, you will have to give me the array, कौन सा array, उसपे कितने elements है, and which value is to be searched. So what you will be giving me is precisely the same value to be searched, array name, in which array we write empty brackets when it is passed as a parameter. That's a convention. And you should also tell me how many elements are there, otherwise till how long I can check. So you will have to also tell me n1. So we will read it as is present val in A having n1 elements. Answer will be yes or no. That means true or false. That means integer. Got it? Am I changing the code? No. A I already have. आपने दिया है. N1 you have given me. Val you have given me. What about I? You haven't given me. I will be using position. So I will be means in this function I will declare I. And even flag you are not giving me. I will have to declare flag also. Okay. Now who will say yes or no? Actually flag's sole purpose is to say yes or no. I start with saying no, it is not present, but if it matches it says yes. So finally I won't even check, I will simply return value of flag. If the value returned is 0, what does it mean? It is not present. If value returned is 1, what does it mean? It is present. Now how simple my job in intersection will be? I will simply say that for intersection now, for intersection, I will say for, I am checking in array A right now. So for j equal to 0, j less than n2, j equal to j plus 1. It was the same code. I will say val is equal to b of j, जो मैंने अभी लिख के दिया था आपको. But instead of having this block over there, I will simply check if is present who val where in A having n1 elements. So if is present, copy. More readable, more logical. That is the power of functions. It's not that the code is different. And the fun over here is, like I was telling you, that array A over here is bound to be the different one than this. Okay, or you can pass any address in that case. Okay, I can very well revert the logic and say that I was checking every element in B whether it is present in A. You can go for writing it as every element in A for I equal to 0, I less than n1, I equal to I plus 1, val is equal to A of I. If is present, which one? Val, कहाँ पे? This time in B, कितने elements हैं? N2. Pick up the element from B and check in A, or pick up the element from A and check in B. Same function will work, no? And then it will be C of K is equal to val K equal to K plus 1. So take down that function is present and its use, like check whether every element of B is present in A or every element of A is present in B. In either case you will get intersection. So this is the third time I am writing the same code. The first one, then the second one, then this is the third one. And now you can tell me how will you go for A minus B? What is the definition? What is definition of A minus B? कौन सा एलिमेंट आएगा A minus B में? The element which belongs to A and not to B. Can you say the same sentence using present? If the element is present in A and is not present in B, job is done. Because I have its present function with me. I can start with saying K equal to 0. Only thing is, I will pick up one value which will belong to A, obviously. So, for I equal to 0, I less than n1 I equal to I plus 1 val is equal to a of I. So I know that val is present in a minus b चाहिए ना मुझे, so it is present in a. I will simply say that if not is present that val in b having elements n2 then copy. So यहाँ सिर्फ not लगाने से intersection के बजाय you would have got the a minus b part. No change in the code, but is possible only when you declare the function, otherwise nahi. And through function it is more readable also. You read it. If is not is present means is not present val in b, copy it. So all the elements of a will be copied to e which are not in b, that is a minus b. कुछ नहीं है फिर से इस कोड में लिखने के लिए एक्सेप्ट फॉर दिस नॉट. एक नॉट अटैच किया तो द सेम कोड विल गिव यू द अदर आंसर. a माइनस बी के लिए ऐसा, b माइनस ए के लिए उल्टा. पिकअप द एलिमेंट फ्रॉम b एंड चेक वेदर इट इज प्रेजेंट इन ए. Does anybody still have any doubt? So for you the functions might appear to be difficult. For the time being, remember that whenever you are passing the array, just write empty brackets after it. Why, that we will explain afterwards. But as we have accepted the use of ABC variables, integer type, we can very well accept the array also. Anybody, if you have the doubt about this program? We have considered three things: intersection, union and a minus b. Now the question is, what if the set contains repeated elements? Either the set contains or input contains. We generally don't allow the repetitions. That means you cannot have array A like 4, 7, 22, 4, minus 9, 4 like that. You cannot allow him to enter the same value. Because if that value is present, then it will be copied 3 times in the intersection also. अगर B में 4 है तो A में वो 3 बार मैच होगा और वो 3 बार कॉपी होगा. So how to make sure that the user does not enter the same value again? That was your question earlier. For reading, probably we have written it like this. This is the loop that we have written to read n elements, n1 elements in array A. बराबर है? Now, without check, if you go for it, it will be always failure. What I will do first of all, मुझे यूजर से वैल्यू तो लेनी ही पड़ेगी, बट आई वॉन्ट स्टोर इट इन एरे. आई विल स्टोर इट इन सम अदर वेरिएबल वैल, and I will have to check whether val is already present in A. For that I have a function is present. So I will simply check if is present val in array A. Can you tell me how many elements are there in array A? At this moment, see it is 0, 1, 2. तब तक तो प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगा क्योंकि is present will always say false. is present will always say false. So मुझे पता है कि इसके else में मैं क्या लिखने वाला हूँ. इसके else में I will simply say a of I equal to val, जो कि अदरवाइज मैं डायरेक्टली रीड कर रहा था. You accept this? पहले आपके पास सिर्फ इतना ही था, रीड द वैल्यू एंड स्टोर इट इन a of I. बराबर है. सो अगर वो प्रेजेंट नहीं है ऑलरेडी तो यू विल कॉपी इट. सो यू मस्ट हैव कॉपीड फर्स्ट 4, देन 7, देन 22 एंड यू आर एट I इक्वल टू 3. थर्ड पोजिशन पे आप हो एंड यूजर अगेन गिव्स 4. हाउ मेनी एलिमेंट्स डू यू हैव टिल नाउ? हाउ मेनी एलिमेंट्स डू यू हैव टिल नाउ? 3. That is I. So you will say that right now array A contains I elements. So पहले जो अभी तक, see I am at position I, that means I elements are already there. Position 4 पे होने का मतलब है 4 elements पहले से है. Position 3 पे होने का मतलब है 3 elements are already there because we are starting with 0. So I will just check if it is present in array A, which is right now having I elements. What should I do? I should first of all say that error. I will first of all say element repeated. And I will have to again come back to read. Only thing is, if I just write it like this, it will skip this position 3 क्योंकि उसमें कुछ स्टोर ही नहीं कर रहे हैं, and I will get incremented, it will become 4. Whereas I want to say that I should not go ahead. लेकिन अब तो मैं ऐसा कर नहीं सकता क्योंकि इसके बाद वो इमीडिएटली इंक्रीमेंट को जाने ही वाला है. मतलब ये 3 पे फेल्यूर आ गया, एलिमेंट इज रिपीटेड, ये एल्स में है करके कॉपी तो नहीं होगा. इट विल गो बैक, आई विल बिकम 4 and it will read the value and now we will check in first 4 positions, whereas इस पोजीशन पे कुछ भी नहीं है अभी तक. So I don't want that I to go ahead. How do I stop I from going ahead? I cannot, because the increment is already there. So अब अगर मुझे पता है कि increment is already there, I will simply decrement I. हम डिक्रीमेंट करेंगे, वो इंक्रीमेंट करेगा, I will stay there. Got it? With this loop, nobody can enter the repeated element. कर ही नहीं सकता. फिर से 4 दिया तो फिर से वही होने वाला है. It will fail. I will become 2 again. यहाँ से फिर से 3 बनेगा. It will again give value 4. It is again is present. Element repeated. -1 होके फिर से जाएंगे. This is the full proof code. Now in the input only, if you have prevented the repetition, There is no question that in the union or intersection you can have any repetition. When all these things we can write because of that function is present. Without that is present, it will be difficult. It will be difficult means each code will be having those 6 to 8 lines again into it. And this is something that is important. Remember that till this time, or rather at this time, array has I elements. That is 0 to I minus 1 positions are filled. Okay. Now I don't think that there will be any doubt. Unless otherwise stated, don't include it. अगर कॉलेज में नहीं बोला है तो ये पार्ट इंक्लूड मत करो. Read it directly. Don't repeat the element while giving the data, because if you do it something like this, that will be penalty to all the other friends of yours. Because if you do it, then if the teacher understands this, then he will be automatically asking others to implement it, and for them it will be difficult task. Their assignments will unnecessarily keep pending. Don't do that. No, sir. Even implementation by using function also will be a tough task for others. It won't be that easy. You can check in your college that nobody would have written a single function which is helping everywhere. It is present. I am not writing any second function. I have written only one function is present that helps me to calculate intersection, union, subtraction, and even the safe input.